Hey, it's Dan Jones, Carolina Real Estate Experts. Thanks for stopping by the video blog. Today I want to ask you, do you think we are in a housing crisis here in Charlotte with short sales and foreclosures? Let's find out. So if you followed some of the kind of middle of the mainstream media, let's say Q3, Q4 of last year, you probably saw a lot of short sales, foreclosures. Here they come. We've doubled the amount of inventory over the last 2 months. Even Realtor.com had an article about it as well. So I want to explain something really quick. Let's talk about the foreclosures and short sales. Everyone thought after the forbearances that we were heading into a market where we're going to have tons of foreclosures and short sales. Well, that was not true. So what did happen? There were a few short sales, there were a few foreclosures. Most people had some, if not a lot of equity in their house. Most people got back to working, paid their bills. Some put the difference into the mortgage, some paid everything back up. But the foreclosure and the housing market did not crash, and it will not crash in the foreseeable future. And here's some reasons why. So if you look at the data, over 50% of homeowners in this country have at least 45 to 50% equity in their property. There's a small margin of 15 to 20% who own their home outright. I'm not one of them, but it would be nice. And then there's another good chunk that's in the 25 to 30% equity. So even if the market does crash, it's gonna have to go down 20, 30, 40, 50% before it starts to really impact 20, 30, 40% of homeowners here in the United States. And getting back to some of the articles that I was talking about, some of the articles' headlines were wave of foreclosures, here they come. Inventory with short sales and foreclosures have doubled over the previous 2 months. Well, if you take a look at the data and you really look at where they were at, just 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, they were 40, 50% of every transaction. It went from 1% to a little over 2% in 2 months between Q3 and Q4 of the amount of short sales and foreclosures. However, that 2% compared to 40%, yes, it did double, but please do not believe the hype. So in closing, our housing market is safe for a while. People have good credit. There's a lot of equity in houses. Now, if something drastic happens, we could revisit this conversation, but please do not believe the hype. And when you read into the details of some of these articles that they're talking about the housing market crashing and short sales and foreclosures, look at the previous data and just look at some other resources to check, and always come back to the video blog for really good advice as well. But thanks for stopping by. Look forward to meeting you at the closing table. We're always open for a referral, friend or family, and look forward to meeting you in the future. Talk to you soon.